Es freut mich sehr, unseren heutigen Keynote-Speaker Wilfried Paroubek willkommen zu heißen. Wilfried ist seit etwa 20 Jahren im Dienste der Kunden tätig und treibt digitale Transformation bei IT-Fachleuten voran. Seit 2007 ist er bei Microsoft beschäftigt und hatte verschiedene Positionen in der weltweiten Lernorganisation inne. Bei Microsoft Learning begann er als Area Manager für Mittel- und Osteuropa, Deutschland und die Niederlande. Er arbeitet mit den lokalen Verantwortlichen, Managern und Partnern zusammen, um eine hohe Qualität der IT-Weiterbildungen in den Ländern sicherzustellen. Seit 2018 leitet er strategisch die Leading Learning Partners Associations und ihre einzelnen Mitglieder weltweit mit zwei Hauptzielen. Erstens, Fähigkeiten und Zertifizierungen in allen Kundensegmenten von Microsoft zu ermöglichen und Organisationen und Einzelpersonen zu befähigen, mehr zu erreichen. A very warm welcome, Wilfried, from Austria, and thank you so much for contributing your keynote, Digital Transformation is About People, to our event. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia, for the wonderful introduction. As Julia said, my name is Wilfried Paroubek. I'm the Senior Partner Sales Executive for the LLPA and located here in sunny Amsterdam. Before I start, I would like to share with you a video of Peter Hinson. It summarizes very well the motions we are currently in and gives a great perspective on what happens tomorrow or even the day after tomorrow. So let's roll the video.
Do you feel that the world around you is changing faster than ever before? And that the rate of change is actually accelerating? Do you believe that the number of unknown unknowns is increasing? Well, you're not wrong. The pace of change today is exponential, and large organizations are struggling to find and spot new and radical ideas quickly and seem unable to move fast enough to develop their potential. In the 20th century, size was power, but today, in this age of urgency, being big seems to be a disadvantage. Success means focusing not just on tomorrow, but on what the day after tomorrow will bring. We are arriving in a moment where a cocktail of new technologies are advancing the speed of change. This is a Wright brothers moment where key innovations can trigger a cascade of changes that transforms the world. These technologies are the engines of our future. Cloud computing is the new normal, where the smallest startup now has access to computing power at a scale that was previously only available to giant corporations or superpowers. Data is the new oil, and artificial intelligence will become so prevalent it truly becomes the new electricity. Internet of Things, machine learning, digital manufacturing are rapidly ushering in the fourth industrial revolution. New network-based logic, like blockchain, will have an impact far beyond cryptocurrency, creating a more secure, robust, and decentralized Internet of Trust. Augmented and virtual reality are changing the way we interact, bringing experiences to customers to an entirely new level. And if quantum computing lives up to its promise, the leap in processing power alone will drive breakthroughs that we can't even begin to imagine. This is the age of urgency and innovation fueled by technology. And you have to be prepared. You have to reinvent yourself. There are so many tools, ideas, platforms, and people just waiting to be connected. If you are willing to learn, unlearn, and take radical new directions, you will find your day after tomorrow.
It is the age of urgency. It is important not only to look for what will happen tomorrow, but what will happen the day after tomorrow. And with the current pandemic, things did even accelerate more. I can imagine that you are challenged on what will happen tomorrow, the weeks ahead, and thinking, how can I leverage new technologies which impacts my business and will give me the competitive angle to become ahead of the curve? The objective for today's session is to give you a deeper and hopefully another perspective on digital transformation, that it's a motion about people. How your people need continuous learning, training, and getting new skills to keep up with the pace of technology, and how today's technology can become a competitive advantage to your organization tomorrow. Let's go back a few years and explore the digital revolution we are currently in. For example, the usage of smartphones as primary device to access the internet changed our life dramatically and actually manage our life from our home palms. The world is literally one fingertip away. This brings a massive effort and investment on cybersecurity, data protection, compliance. But it gives also great opportunities to traditional organizations and new startups. The connected world generates massive amounts of data, which creates new requirements to be protected and to be used. These innovations and new ways of doing have consequences. Leaders in every management team, in every organization must think and rethink daily on their strategy. How can we leverage the new technologies to secure prosperity of our organization and secure that we will be successful in the future? Your customers are actually expecting from you as a leader continuous innovation so they can benefit of its advantages and making life easier, more comfortable, and more supportive. A living room of today looks different than a few years back. Houses are becoming intelligent. Products are becoming smart. The digital era is here. Imagine the pandemic happened 10, 15 years ago, let's say in the early ages of the smartphone. It would have even been more severe impact on the economy and the well-being of people. Working from home, like I'm doing now, would have been so more difficult than today. Not only communication is part of the digitization of our lives, but many products are managing our day-to-day life on a smarter way. The smart color of your dog or a smart coffee machine making my coffee to get up very early this morning. Almost every product has the potential to have a smart solution. And with that, every company is a software company. Product innovation, process optimization, employee well-being, it all forces us to thinking and operating like a digital company and explore services and create opportunities which are facilitated by the intelligent cloud and can drive your competitive edge, can drive your success. The great thing of the intelligent cloud is that it's based on shared services. New technologies and the cost of digital transformation did decline dramatically and made it affordable for not only the big corporates, but also for small and mid-sized organizations and startups. The intelligent cloud makes it possible that every organization can have access to the new transformative technologies for a bargain. The cost of digitalization of your organization is only a fraction as it was 10, 15 years ago. Technologies did democratize and makes it easier accessible for you. Artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, etc., are in reach for every organization, for every new innovative idea. So also for you in your transformation to a digital company. The call to action is clear. Our CEO is calling the motion I just described as tech intensity. Every organization needs to have a more tech-intense business model. Every organization needs to be a fast adopter of digital technology to stay or get ahead of the curve. To do so, every organization needs to build their own digital/technical capabilities. Et voila! Here you realize that digital transformation is all about people. People in your leadership team, people in your IT department, people in your business development teams, people at your technology partners, enabling you and your organization to achieve more. Trust in the vision, trust in your employees, trust in their right skill sets is the critical component of making your organization more tech intense and be ready for the day after tomorrow. The question arises, what does a more tech intense organization look like? That is a journey you're currently pursuing, the journey of digital transformation. This journey, the digital transformation journey, has 4 inroads. Let me go through them. The first one, empowering employees. Help employees achieve more by creating a work environment that fuels productivity while remaining flexible and secure. For example, Microsoft Viva, a platform which was launched in February of this year, contains 3 key components to empower employees, especially in a more remote economy as we are in today. Those 3 key components are communication, learning, and well-being. That is empowering employees. The second one is engaging customers. Use technology to interact with customers in new ways, ranging from personalized digital experiences, such as targeted offers and specific recommendations, to more efficient and effective customer service. Think about bots, tracking tools, etc. But even to bring it home today, last weekend on my kitchen counter, a 5-star chef cook gave me via Microsoft Teams instructions on how to cook his 4-star dinner here at my home. That is engaging customers. The third one is optimizing operations. Accelerate the responsiveness of business by improving service levels and reducing costs. And here I bring it home again. As shops are still closed in Amsterdam, I ordered last week via an online store some clothes. Unfortunately, the shipment went wrong. The customer service phone line was cut off and they advised me to contact them via WhatsApp. I still need to get a response 5 days after the fact. And I can tell you, they need some digital transformation advice. And they lost 1 customer, me. So that's the third one, optimizing operations. And then the last one is transforming products. Differentiate and capture emerging opportunities by using data as a strategic asset and shifting from hindsight to foresight. Just think about companies who are evolving their business models. For example, from a physical video rental chain to a streaming service of movies and series. That's a prime example of digital transformation of products and services. In this case, think about Netflix, for example. These 4 inroads are the components for digital transformation. However, to start a journey, you need to set clear goals. You need to set a clear vision and define desired outcomes. First, ask yourself, why transform? Make an assessment on why you need to start the journey. Are it business challenges, or do you see business opportunities? Once defined, you can go to the next phase. What kind of transformation discussion do you want to have? Driven by the inroads I described on the previous slide, or a discussion driven by specific technologies? Intelligent cloud, modern workplace, or business applications, including the powerful Power Platform. And then the how. That is the critical question. And actually the next slide will show you the connection of the 5 steps you see on the right side, and you will see how central the role of building digital capabilities is. Digital transformation is an ongoing process where feedback loops are essential and critical. The learnings gathered throughout the process will influence the design journey, and that influence the vision again. It feedbacks to the vision. The vision is a more dynamic vision, continuously fed by innovation and new technologies. Like, for example, in the video you saw earlier, think here about blockchain or quantum technology, or by the data obtained, which is, as you heard, the new oil and can refuel the vision engine. Losing my voice a little bit, sorry. The visual shows an ongoing journey, the journey of exploration of digital transformation. Let's focus now on the learning aspect of this journey. The journey of digital transformation results in a more tech-intense organization, which requires new skills in your organization. And here, one of the key success factors of a successful digital transformation journey comes into play. In many companies, training is perceived as a cost. However, training is a critical component, and every organization needs to evaluate their current learning culture. Learning and training is a must-have investment. A key takeaway for you is that IT training is an investment as part of the digital transformation journey. IT training is an investment as part of your digital transformation journey. To make IT training an investment rather than a cost means you should enable or accelerate a learning culture in your organization. Give your colleagues, give your direct reports the ability and time to learn. Encourage this and help your folks to get out of their comfort zone. Encourage them to have an open mindset to new technologies and learn, continue to learn. And with all the learnings, they can support you in your journey called digital transformation. By continuous learning, you are becoming more competitive. That is what I call a great investment. And sorry for the background noise, but hey, it's live from Amsterdam. So empower your team to achieve more by taking the time and invest to understand in depth the unlimited possibilities of the Microsoft Cloud. Microsoft Cloud doesn't only contain Microsoft Azure. Azure is just the fundament. Actually, Microsoft offers a comprehensive portfolio of technology to support every organization across their business needs. Microsoft is the only company that has a full tech stack to support both tech adoption and tech capability building. Of course, this includes our software as a service applications, including our productivity tools with Microsoft Teams, Microsoft 365, but also LinkedIn and Dynamics 365. This also includes our platform as a service offerings like GitHub and Power Platform. And of course, at the infrastructure as a service layer, Azure is the platform that supports all of our technology. With a foundation of integrated security, identity, management, and compliance offerings spanning every part of the Microsoft Cloud solutions. And on the last one, we just launched a new training program on that one. But keep in mind, while the technology is important, it is really about how the technology allows you to achieve more. And therefore, learning and training is one of the key success factors which increases your success. Digital transformation is all about people. So, how to skin this cat? You will hear more about this during this seminar today, but it's based on 3 steps to take, which makes your investment in skills, your investment in training a more beneficial one. First, start to work on creating a learning culture in your organization. Encourage people to learn. Make it a part of each job role. Make it even a commitment. For example, here at Microsoft, we have learning days. A month ago, we have 2 days where we need to cancel our regular meetings and spend time on learning. Don't force the topic. Let your employees investigate it and pursue their own desired topics they want to learn. Important is to give them the freedom and the time to learn. Secondly, once you have created your draft vision of your digital transformation and start to design your digital transformation journey, it is time to create skills plans. Provide skills plans not only for your technical staff, but as important, also for your other teams, like sales, marketing, business development, etc., etc. They as well need to understand the concept of digital transformation from a business perspective. All efforts and all training efforts aligned to the journey you started or about to start. ETC, as proud member and only training organization of the leading Learning Partners Association in Austria, is able to support you in defining these skills plans. They have subject matter experts on this and have experience to get you the biggest bang for the buck. Thirdly, and last, execute the skills plan. And my recommendation is clearly to get trained via instructor-led training and set clear certification goals. The reason for instructor-led training? Pretty simple. A trainer can identify on the spot potential skills gaps. A trainer is a motivator, is the coach for your team, their students. Whereas with self-study, it will be significantly harder to get the desired return on investment. Research did prove that. And why certification as the end station? Because you want to measure your return on investment. You want to know that your team has the right skill sets to successfully implement the company's journey. And with that, you provide every team member the best fundamentals and you empower them to achieve more. Actually, with such focus on making learning and training as part of the daily routine and with the right mindset, you will create from your IT professionals and from your other cloud skill teams the change agents of your organization. They will be your guardian angel for your digital transformation journey. Actually, remember the first slide? They will help you to answer the question what the future holds for you and your organization and helps to create the vision for the day after tomorrow and the weeks ahead. I can now imagine that you think, oh boy, that will be a hell of a journey. Where to start? What to do? And that is why I want to end this session with a quote of our CEO, Satya Nadella. Take things step by step, get buy-in of the whole organization, but be determined and demonstrate tenacity. Digital transformation isn't all about technology. Digital transformation is for sure also about culture. Culture by learning, by listening, by leveraging the work of others in your team to let your folks pursue their passions and achieve your mutual dreams. Remember, in this age of digital transformation, it's all about people. Therefore, investment in people, in your people, is needed. And then everything is possible. Thank you for your attention.